kick out of that. She liked that.
Do you remember the day that my dad brought my mom, Rosemary, to meet you in Paducah? When he
When you
started.
brought your mom to meet me in Paducah, I sure do. I sure do. We all liked her. Yeah, they want that he's waiting for.
Was he nervous about bringing his girlfriend to see you?
I don't know whether he was or not, but I bet she was. Cause it's so cute. Yeah, you got a sweet mother, I think. She's been good to me.
Did you work as a telephone operator one time?
I did, and that was back. That was back when you wore these headpieces. And I loved my job. Almost all the jobs I had, I liked. But in fact, I worked for the telephone office twice, and I worked for the CIPS twice. I went back and I quit and went back and got a job back at the telephone office. It was when we'd say number please. You wouldn't remember that, I'm sure. Yeah, the telephone operator sat there, with his headpiece on, and when you'd raise your receiver, a light would come on, and you pushed it, what they called a key, and then said number please, and you told me your number, and then I was the one that did the ringing. But you could, and at night too, listening to all the conversations, and that was sure interesting.
Oh, I
But
bet.
you didn't dare tell. You didn't dare tell all you heard, or who was stepping out with on their wife, or this, that, and the other.
Oh.
I bet you learned a lot, didn't you?
That what?
You learned a lot.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, I had that job when I was 15 years old, my first job. The girl was expecting, and I knew one of the girls who lived in the neighborhood that was expecting, and I talked to her. She was quitting her job to have a baby, and I said, it was summertime, had started the summer school vacation, and I said, I'd sure like to have a job. And she asked me my age, and I said 15, and she said, you have to be 16. So, I was going to be 16 in November, so I thought, why couldn't I push it up this little? So all of a sudden I got to be 16.
Oh.
And then I quit to go back to school in the fall. First day of school, found out I had typhoid fever. Was bad for 6 months. So, 6 weeks. I was in bed for 6 weeks. So I went back to the telephone office and got my job back and worked till the next year.
Before we close today, would you like to give any advice to the kids and the grandkids?
Any advice to the kids where?
To the kids and the grandkids?
They would take it anyway. Advice I'd give them. Can't think of anything right now. Just be as good as your mom, and that's all. But I don't know what I'd do without you folks. You folks all sure been here. I've told some funny things, but I love y'all, and you've all been very here to me.
Do you have any jokes you want to close with?
How about that nursing home joke?
Oh, yeah, these two old ladies, they got so tired, of just the same thing every day and every day. And sometimes they get some mail, and sometimes they wouldn't, and sometimes most of the time, they wouldn't get any mail, and then sometimes they'd have some company, but most of the time they were forgotten. And that they wondered, what they could do to cause a little bit of excitement. So one of them said, why don't we streak through the dining room? And we'll just wait till everybody gets their seat. And then we'll streak through the dining room. So they I don't know, but it sure needed ironing.
Oh. That's cute. I love that joke.
Yeah, I can't think of any that I've heard just recently that's funny. Sure.
Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
No, I can't